All right, what's up with y'all boys? I just got out the shower, so don't mind the messy hair. Messy hair. But with that said, today we're reacting what defines health: fit women versus overweight women, middle ground. I just spit all over my mic. 44-minute video. I did watch a little bit of it because I didn't know if I wanted to react to it, but it's good.
If you see me, you consider me obese?
Yes. Sorry.
Obese, but
Sorry.
like,
Sorry.
Like medically,
So,
She's so
So
bad.
you're medically obese.
She's so.
No,
Yes.
I've been medically obese since I was like 12 and I was not obese.
Ugh. Back birthday. What are we doing? Like Power Ranger poses or like? Come on, sisters. Like,
I'm
yeah.
John. I host Radical Empathy Podcast.
What's up,
I'll be
John?
moderating today's discussion between fit women and fat women. And a friendly reminder: if you are writing a hate comment, you are part of the problem.
Okay, bet.
Our first prompt
Oh wait.
is: your physique is in your control.
I hate it. No,
Will the agreeers please step forward?
hold up. I'm interrupting
Physique
chat.
is in your control. Will the agreeers please step forward?
Okay, I'm just gonna start off by saying, ladies and gentlemen, I've always been skinny. So yeah, I've always been skinny. Like I don't got much more to say. I've never been fat. Literally never have been fat. Literally not one day in my life. I mean, I ate a lot of food, but it's a different topic.
She has a question.
I have a question.
Back
When you
birthday.
mean physique, can you specify like what exactly are you trying to?
I think physique is
I think physique is like my left butt cheek. Like, what do you think physique means? Like, yeah. Do we like not go to school, or did we like skip kindergarten, or like?
in size of your body. Why were you hesitating?
Because, you know, there's a lot of different illnesses around.
Chat, if it
So,
sounds like someone
I have
farting, it's
family
just my
members that have,
freaking
like,
chair, bro.
steroids and
It's
they can't
literally
gain weight or they
cooked.
can't lose weight. But I think that
It's
they can
literally
manage
ripping
to
apart,
stay
so
at a
sad.
place that's going to be healthy for them. To me, personally, I do feel like I can be at a better place. I'm working on it, and
I feel like I'm gonna
Yeah,
pause a
I
lot because like this is the type of channel where I pause a lot and then yap a lot because that's the point of a reacts channel. But you could always, no matter how well off you are, you could always be at a better place. No matter what, you could always be in a better place.
With you 100%. I think that definitely people have ailments. There's
Need to lower my
different
chair.
diseases and all that.
So it
but I
starts
think
making
at
the
the end
fart
of the
sound
day,
effect.
what you can do, the best physical peak for your personal body is in your hands. You may not
I
look
can't even look
like
at
someone
her.
you want
She's
to look like, your ideal
so
situation,
bad.
but you can optimize your body
Bake
to
la
be
birthday.
the highest performance that you think that you can get to.
When I first started working out, I lost 60 pounds.
Stop
and I
nodding
included just
like that.
counting calories. I didn't have to work out as hard. I did the treadmill. I went at an incline and I just walked the whole time, watching a movie and just walked. I just made healthier choices and I've been mindful about what I put inside my body.
Like you put in that effort, right? You made those conscious decisions to
Sorry.
walk on the treadmill, count
Sorry.
your calories. You
Sorry.
were super exact with everything,
my-
and that's how you
oh
were,
my
how
luck.
both of you guys were able to lose so much weight, right? So your physique is 100% in your control. It's just
Yeah,
like
it
nobody
is,
wants to
baby
put the
girl.
effort
Oh,
in.
look at that. Hit me up if you
That's a
want
great
my
point to
number.
bring up this discussion. Whoever
Oh.
wants to pick up where we just left off.
So, well, of
Yes.
course, there are
Is that
aspects
lady
that I think
pregnant,
you
by the
can
way?
control
I
about
don't
your
mean to be
physique.
rude, but like
I
she's
think there are
pregnant,
more
right?
things
She's
that are out of
100%
your
pregnant.
control.
She's 100% pregnant.
Whoever wants to pick up where we
My God, is she not pregnant? Oh my God.
just left off.
No, she's
So,
pregnant.
well, of
She's
course, there are
100%
aspects
pregnant.
that I think
No
you
way,
can
she's
control
not.
about your physique.
No way,
I
she's
think
not.
there
My
are more
mama, she's
things that
pregnant,
are
right?
out of your control. Like it is so much more expensive to eat healthy than it is to eat like crap. If I go to the grocery store and I just want to buy a bunch of frozen meals, that's going to be so much cheaper than me going and buying fresh produce and fresh
I don't know
fruit
about
and
that.
everything.
I don't know about that. I feel like it goes either way, cause like if you go to Sprouts, an apple's like $50, like yo. But if you go to like your local grocery store, they're still gonna be like pretty cheap. You know what I mean? And yeah, don't get me wrong. If you're like shopping the wrong way, it's gonna be 10 times more expensive. And trust me, bro, my family went from like getting fast food every day to like eating nothing but at home meals. You know? Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying, but it's kind of the same. It's not way more expensive to buy freaking produce than it is to like buy a frozen meal. And first of all, if you're buying frozen meals, like what is wrong with you, bro? Shit is disgusting, bro. Like, not even in a mean way. Like, I get budget cuts. I'm broke. But if you're eating frozen meals, bro, it tastes like dog food. Like,
Immediately.
I disagree
it tastes
too.
like it's like
why do you
human dog
disagree?
food or something, bro. It does not taste good.
Prepackaged foods, the frozen ones, way more expensive. I've been on a budget, you know, eternally. I always,
Yeah, I
always,
don't know
always
about
save.
way more expensive. What frozen meals are you getting, ma'am? Frozen steak with the side of lamb, like, aren't they like just max $5? $5 is still expensive, bro. It's a joke.
Money
It's
by
a
just
joke.
going to the grocery store and buying ingredients.
I agree with you on that, but I can go get a frozen meal sometimes for $1.50, $2. Where if I want to cook a whole meal, like depending on what all the ingredients I'm getting, that could be $10.
So you'll get more.
Yes, but still, you have to think from people who have like no money and they're thinking like, oh, I can get.
I've had no money. I've had $12
She's pressing
for a
her.
week's
She's
amount of
pressing
food.
the fuck out of her. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, she said, I have no money. I had no money. Oh, I like
So
that.
I think that you definitely, in the short-term mindset, it is cheaper. You
Yeah.
go to a fast food restaurant, they have like a $1 menu. I think they've
Yeah.
even increased the dollar.
Cameraman,
menu now. So-
stop
which is
looking
crazy.
at her.
Yeah,
You're
$1
making
menu.
me blush.
So that's
Sorry.
valid, I think, but I think
Back,
it's
back, back.
killing us in the long term. Like, it's like that short dopamine effect, the dopamine where you're like, oh, I just need something right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue.
I also did want to, sorry, just touch on other than like food costs, like there's also privilege when it comes to like having time to cook stuff.
Definitely,
Like if you work a
100%,
full-time
100%.
job,
Such a
if you
bitch
have
ass
kids
up, bro.
and stuff,
Such
well,
a
it's just easier. You don't have the time.
I have the right to say this, bro, because my mom, like a while back when we were like going through troubles, she would literally wake up, instantly cook, and then instantly go to work, come back like literally 11 at night. And then she would instantly go to sleep, repeat. You just have to not necessarily want to cook. You think she wanted to cook? No, she didn't want to cook. But she knew she had to cook. We were all kids, you know? It's not like I'm gonna hop on the stove. Yo, what y'all want? Some freaking, what's that one freaking Gordon Ramsay meal left?
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich what?
Oh, Wellington. Y'all want a Wellington or something? You know what I mean? You know? You just have to you have to have in your mind, I need to do this. I need to do this, you know? And that's what people don't have.
Energy, like I enjoy cooking, but it's a lot of work sometimes.
First of all, everybody that says they enjoy cooking, but they're always like making 100 excuses to not cook, like she's doing, right? Like she's like, I don't have time. First of all, you always have time. You always have time. They don't like cooking,
and it's
bro.
much easier for me to just like go through the drive-through. And then also privilege when it comes to like your mental health. When you are depressed, when you're struggling to even like get through the day, it can be really hard to have that motivation to eat well, to move your body and stuff. So for then when people are like, oh, well, why aren't you working out? It's like, dude, I can barely even get out of bed. So like,
Yeah.
please stop with that.
I just wanted to say that
Worst
I didn't
clip of
step
the day.
forward because I have PCOS and I just recently got diagnosed
No clue
with
what
it.
that
So
is. No
with
clue what that is.
PCOS, it's so much more difficult for me to lose the weight and control what
thought
I
she
want
said
my physique to look
PPS.
like.
Can you
It's
lie?
just so much harder. It's not impossible, but it is.
We can fix it. We
It's
can,
something
and we
that
can
can
fix
be
it.
fixed.
PCOS, we can fix
Sorry
it. So.
to cut y'all off, but Brie, I just wanted to hear from you.
The question.
Why she sound like Ariana Grande from that one show? Dude, tell me she didn't.
To cut y'all off, but Brie, I just wanted to hear from you.
Dude, did she not?
Puppies wearing sunglasses.
I swear she does, right? Yo, she actually does though.
The question, like, your body is in your control. I just think it is not 100% in your control. To say it's like black and white, you can change it or you can't, is just crazy. It's just so nuanced. I really appreciated you bringing up the food access that you have, the knowledge access, your socioeconomic
Is that
status.
like me?
I go to the gym,
Chat,
I sit
chat,
there, and I'm
chat.
like,
Is
if
that like
only
my
everyone had
PC? Is my
access
PC
and the free
that
time
loud?
to do this. I'm sure so many other people would love
right
to do
next
that.
to me, but I
But
can't.
people are struggling. They need to pay their rent. They can't just allot that time. They need to prioritize. And I think that's ultimately
Hell yeah.
what is really sad.
Yeah.
Everyone
I
would love to.
just-
I hate when people do that. I hate when you're making a point, and let's say you're right. Like you're, like. I was gonna say something, but that sounds so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What I was gonna say is like, if you're fat, it's 100% your choice. Respectfully, if you're fat, it's 100% your choice. First of all, like I'm up with the fit berries over here, you know, a bagel birthday, you know what I mean? Okay, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. But like, what I'm trying to say is like, I hate when you're trying to make a point, and somebody's like, yes, good job, man. Like, shut up, like, bro.
Take care of themselves.
You're bugging.
I'm sorry, I disagree. Like, there's some of us who are on the fit side that don't have that privileges. I wake up at 4 a.m., have a full-time job. I get it done. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, I can't do this
the
anymore.
highest version of myself, the most evolved version, and she has to show up.
But your life allows it. Yeah.
No,
Your
I
life
make my life
No,
allow
exactly.
it. I
You
surround
do,
myself
but
with
other
that.
people don't have the possibilities that you
They
have.
do. They just
Not everyone, no.
And I also think there's
You
something
need
to be
from
said.
Put
different
the effort
places.
in. That's it.
But I also think too.
Yes, you do,
like,
sister.
let's say for-
Like she said, you. Cause like, dude, let's think about it like this. Let's say your whole day is packed. You wake up at 5 a.m. You have 5 minutes to get ready instantly. Turn on the truck, go to work, come back 12. You know, go to sleep. You know. If you wake up at 5. Let's say you wake up at 5. You could set the alarm an hour earlier. Nobody said it's gonna be easy. It's gonna feel like hell. But you could wake up a whole hour earlier, cook a meal, get ready, go to work, come back. You have food, you have leftovers. You know, boom, you eat better. You know, it's not easy, but people are. She's acting like it's freaking impossible. It's not impossible. It's hard. Nobody said it's easy, but like.
Example, you're a teenager and you're like 500 pounds.
Yeah,
The work that
Yo.
you need to do to
Teenager and you're 500 pounds? What type of scenario is that? Wait, I'm gonna actually search up. Is there a teenager that's 500 pounds? Is there a teenager that's 500 pounds? Yes, there is a teenager who 14-year-old named Eric Ekis gained over 500 pounds due to trauma and comfort food. I hope he's taking the right steps. But 500 pounds? 500 pounds? Yo!
remedy that is ungodly. Like, that's really challenging. That's a hard thing to do for anybody. As opposed to like me, I was really skinny and then I decided, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym, I put on my weight. The results are showing. It looks like I'm working super hard. I make these choices like, go girl.
Right.
But that is not the same accessibility that
It sounds
someone
so
can make
weird to
that
say,
change
but
for
I feel
themselves
like
in
it can
different
still
circumstances.
I agree. My
I think
only
that is
caveat is it's hard.
They're not as good
for
as
both,
mine, though.
But it can be done. Is my point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
That's
say
my
that it's
only
as hard
point.
for me as someone who's overweight trying to lose that weight. In my opinion.
But do you believe that it can be done?
I believe it can be done. I believe
Okay,
it can
so
be
we
done, but I
agree.
think empathy and compassion for the different circumstances that may stop someone from doing that is necessary. To see like, oh, get off your ass and like do all this,
No one said
which you're
that.
not saying.
So all she's saying is that but you have to feel bad for the people that don't want to. I mean, yes, it's 100% possible to do it, but you have to feel bad for the people that don't do it. Like, brother, what? Is it just me, or did she just go on a whole different yap session?
But I'm saying some people.
I gotta stop
commenters,
pausing so much.
Myron's
might be
not
saying
in this
that.
episode.
Myra was the word.
There is a spectrum for your body.
Spectrum.
Our height
Ah.
our control, our fat distribution, our bone density, our muscle density, our metabolism.
Yes,
These are all things that make up who we are.
Yeah.
But in that spectrum of health, absolutely, we can change who we are
Yes.
with what we got, right?
And then we'll stop right there and move on to the next one.
We have got to the point.
Man,
where
you
literally
fuck!
Body
Bro.
positivity can promote unhealthy habits. Will the agreeers please step
Yeah,
forward?
absolutely. Too many people use body positivity as
I
in.
think blind
Just
body
don't work
positivity
out. Like,
can
yo.
be harmful. If it's just like always like, don't ever consider any possibility that you could change something or improve your quality of life. Just blindly accept yourself. I think
You're
that's where it
spitting,
can get kinda
sister.
toxic.
Oh,
I look
wow.
like how I looked when I was 20. So body positivity is encouraging yourself to accept you're gonna
look
transform
20.
eventually.
I'm
when you're 40, when
sorry.
you're 50.
I'm
You're gonna get
sorry.
wrinkles,
I
you know,
shouldn't have
all
said
these
that. I'm
things.
sorry.
So yeah,
I'm
definitely
sorry.
body positivity should have taken another route instead of just saying it's for bigger people, because it's not. It's for all the variety of people that need to accept you're changing.
You're
Yeah, I think
spitting,
the pendulum
sister.
has switched
Bow,
to the
bro.
furthest extreme.
Mm-hmm,
I think body positivity was created because there wasn't a space for people who could have acceptance in bigger bodies, and I think it's just gone to the furthest extreme now. And
Like women come in all shapes and sizes, right? And every woman is beautiful.
You
and
you came in the perfect size, baby girl. Oh, baby girl, let me see you do
I
your
think
dance.
that
Let me
you
see you
should really be
twirl.
confident in your body and the way that you look. You know, wake up feeling your best.
Make
But I
the
feel like
day.
especially
Oh my.
on social media and in society
Her
today,
eyes are,
this
like,
body positivity movement,
making me
it's-
fall into,
I've
like,
seen like multiple times
mind
where there's
control.
like
Mara.
obese women promoting body positivity, and it's like
And, what,
I
and why is
wouldn't want-
and why is sister over here trying to mog? Like, we see the jawline, gang. Like, yo,
like my
What's
kids.
obese
some
for you?
motherfucker.
It, like an
Yo,
unhealthy
she's
lifestyle.
still trying to mog. Like, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm.
Like,
Sorry.
what do you mean
Appearance-wise, what's obese for you?
Obese, like a like
for
medically
me,
obese.
if you see me, you
What's a
consider me
range?
obese?
I wouldn't say that you're obese, but
Okay.
it's like medically,
So,
you know.
so like for
So
example,
you're medically obese though.
no,
She's just fucking fighting it out. She said, "You're obese, though. You're obese. Don't get her wrong. You're obese. Like, I like not."
obese since I was like 12 and I was not obese.
Well, does anybody here?
So I-
would anybody here explain what they mean by?
Yeah, but you were
medically
12.
obese?
Like,
Exactly.
what
Yeah.
type of argument is that? You were 12. I hope you weren't obese at 12. Like, what?
Like
BMI.
Like when you go to the doctor's office and you get weighed on a scale and they'll tell you, oh, you're a little bit overweight, or they'll say you're morbidly obese, you're
Because of your
whatever
height.
these things
Yeah,
are.
that's obese.
Like if you look at
Because
me,
you're height.
you would
Alright,
be
so
like,
you're
oh,
telling me
she's
if you were
plus
6
size,
foot,
but
you wouldn't
I
be
am
obese.
technically considered
Oh, no,
obese.
yeah.
So
I'm slow.
and I was obese at I think it's 30 BMI. Now the BMI have come to learn that it's a little bit tricky now.
right, it's not the most accurate.
Right.
But that's what it's based off.
Yeah.
But
Right.
so correct. But
mass
now
index.
that when I was a size 14, I was considered obese. It's smaller than we
That was
think.
a size 14.
I think an obese person, and this is not,
Bro, my hair
calling
is so
absolutely anybody
cooked,
obese,
Chad.
but I think a person that can be considered obese will not be able to go on walks. They will lose their breath. For me, because I am a person that I'm big.
I feel
but
like I
I'm,
do
Like I
kinda
said, I'm still
agree.
able to go on hikes, and I won't lose my
'Cause
breath.
don't get me-
I can go on runs. I can exercise. So,
So
You're
if for the
obese.
doctors, I'm obese.
Don't get me
because of
wrong,
the
she's
size and
fat,
stuff that I
but
am.
she
For the
she won't
doctors,
like.
Yes.
I don't
For
know.
me, it is
I
not the
don't-
way
I
that it
don't know what I
works
was gonna
because
say.
an obese person, I've had friends
I was gonna
who
say,
are
and she
skinnier
probably
than
won't
me.
like
We
freaking
go on walks and then
start.
Obesity
If she
is
goes on a
just
walk,
the-
and I feel like an
the
old
felt
obese
barometer
person
of
would.
how physical you can be. For you.
Exactly.
It's not a physical manifestation
Exactly.
of the body.
What the
Exactly.
doctor, when that doctor says that bad word, he's looking on a chart
Bad word?
versus
What?
saying you
How
can't.
many people have
but he's
been
saying-
bad
But listen,
diagnosed?
he's not saying you're ill and you can't walk up that hill.
I've
you,
had
you
doctors
go,
say that to
you go,
me.
I have
Doesn't mean-
that.
I've
that's,
had doctors
I'm
say that
obese
to
and I
me.
can still walk
So-
up
Nah,
that hill.
what type
And
of doctors are
that's
you
what's
going
fabulous
to?
about it, right? It doesn't automatically mean you're ill, but also down the road, absolutely it's going to mean you're ill. You're lucky with your genetics currently. Down the road, it's not going to be the same
But
story.
this is the thing, you think they're genetics, but since I was really young, I'm active. I'm an active woman.
I never said you're not active.
No, I know, but I'm just responding to what you're
Okay.
saying. I know you're not saying that I'm not active. I'm responding to what you're saying about the doctors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I have
They're
had doctors
barking,
tell
but
me
they're
that.
not
I'll tell you what.
biting.
I cannot exercise. That why am I not exercising? Why am I not doing the effort? There's doctors that have bad diagnosed me for things that I've never had, and I've gotten medicated for things that I've never had. So it's like,
Right. Well,
it's
that's-
everybody. It's different.
They're killing us too. So.
Just we went down a tangent
Yeah.
from that. I wanna.
Oh my God, you've been
we're
saying
talking
that.
about
We're talking
Oh my
about body
gosh.
positivity.
I
where
didn't
we
even
think it
notice
promotes
her.
unhealthy
Oh
habits. We can
my
bring in our
God.
disagreement.
Yeah.
So I didn't step forward because I really hate the toxicity that has come from people being like, oh, body positivity promotes obesity and blah, blah, blah. I hate that so much. I think there is like the minutest people who are doing that. The vast, vast majority, I do not think promote obesity. Body positivity, to me,
I feel
is
like
just
people just take
loving
the
your
opportunity.
body,
I'm a positive.
accepting-
I feel like people just take the opportunity to say body positivity
your body
equals
how
you
it
could just
is and
be
not
fat and it's
hating
okay. You know
yourself.
what I
Like,
mean?
you shouldn't have to
People just
wake
do
up
that,
every
and it's
day
kind of
because
like, what?
you're 400 pounds and hate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I don't think anybody should be hating themselves. So that to me is what body positivity is about, and it's also about equality in how people are treated. Like, for example, Lizzo gets called out so much on like, oh my God, she's out there with her
Is
ass and
Lizzo
stuff.
her
Like,
queen?
ugh, it's so disgusting. But Chapel Roan, who, God, I love Chapel Roan, was at Govball and came out as Statue of Liberty and had her ass out. Did not see a single person online saying, oh, so why she have her ass out? You know, it's like, it's a double standard. People inherently
Who the
hate
hell
that
is
body.
Chapel
So
Roan?
why?
Okay, she said Chapel Roan, but she's not even fat. She's not even fat. First of all, what the hell is this? But like, she said Chapel Roan, but she's not even fat. Like, what?
Who, God, I love Chapel Roan, was at
She's not even
Govball
fat.
and came out as Statue of Liberty and had her ass out. Did not see a single person online saying, oh, so why she have her ass out? You know, it's like,
Cause
it's a
she's
double
skinny.
standard. People inherently
Respectfully,
hate
who
that
would
body.
want to be like, you know? You know what I'm gonna say.
Bodies and don't think they should be seen in
I
society.
actually disagree with that because I do see people hating on Chapel Rowan for the way that she looks and her outfits, and there's going to be hate on both
Oh,
sides.
of course, there's
That
going to be
is
hate, but
to
I
be there.
meant like the volume of hate that Lizzo gets compared to Chapel Roan. Like, I would say, like, it's much smaller. Like, I just
Yeah, but
constantly
that's
hear
because Lizzo is like a 10 times bigger. I've heard of Lizzo. I've never heard of Chapel Roan, whatever the hell she said.
about like Lizzo.
That's a
Lizzo,
dumb
Lizzo,
argument.
And, you know,
I have a question. I have a question
Yeah.
about Lizzo.
Oh, she's snapping at her. She said, "Oh, sister, oh, give me
One of
that."
the one of the few times I saw her streaming, she had this gorgeous cake was gifted to her, enormous. Went in with it with a fork and was eating constantly and talking to the camera while she was streaming. The volume of the cake that she ate, I just went, oh my God, how many people are watching this? This is absolutely, it was a horrible representation. I hated every moment.
Look, I
of
can't
it.
even lie.
What
If
you
you
have
do
to
that,
say about
you
that?
have
my
to
question
be a
would be if you
fat
were the
ass
same person doing that, would you have had that same
Never in my life,
Okay, then-
unless it's a small ass cake, like I'm talking about cake. What type of motherfucker gets a cake, just gets a spoon, calls it, let's dig in, guys. Like, you're fat. Like,
I
I've
think
never
it's more
done that in
about-
my
Like,
life.
she's not promoting obesity by eating cake on camera. She's just, you know, eating cake
But
on
if
camera.
she's the representation of body positivity and she's behaving this way,
also
is
got
that
one.
promoting
Have
a
you
negative
noticed
light?
that she just posted a video that she lost weight? Like
No,
that
no,
was,
absolutely
oh,
don't.
yeah.
I
She just
absolutely
posted a
not.
video.
I
and she
I
lost
thought she
weight.
was gonna
You can
know.
see the
I
difference.
thought she was gonna say no. Don't. Absolutely don't care.
In my
So
algorithm.
it was just probably that one day that you saw her doing that, but that doesn't identify her as a whole person.
Yeah, in defense of Lizzo, not a sentence I want to repeat. In defense of her, I have seen her post like, oh, here's
Shut
the green
your-
smoothie
No,
that I
sorry.
got, or here's me with my salad, or like, here I am at the gym. I think there is this weird stigma where people that are overweight have to be perfect all the time. They can never just like, you know, just have a cake. And I agree, it's gorging. I agree, it's not great. Listen, I'm not saying that's great.
That was
Not
too
great.
much.
But I'm saying that like this one instance of her doing this amidst all her other ones of her trying to be healthy.
Can I go on the opposite side of that? Like with Lizzo, there's like Eugenia Clooney. She's a very
Yes,
petite, tiny
Eugenia.
woman. Why are people saying, "Oh, good job, Lizzo"? Like, good job for eating healthier. But like when
Lizzo's a
Clooney's,
petite
like,
woman? Since when? I'll be back, chat. I'm gonna scroll down, and if I don't find a petite picture, do you mean short? Because respectfully, do you not know what the fuck petite means? Attractively small and dainty. of a woman. Used of a woman. Do you mean for a woman? Like what? The name is attractively small. Am I hating right now? Am I just being a hating ass binger right now? What the hell is that? Hating, but yeah.
Trying to eat something like.
But is Eugenia
Yeah.
Cooney allowed to have hashtag body positivity?
She does sometimes. So
Is she?
she promotes herself literally wearing like tiny
Because we're-
outfits, showing her body.
That was my whole point. Is like these extremes are hijacking it.
Yeah,
I agree.
think,
They're not
like,
good representation.
Yeah,
No.
that like the algorithm, they will push out the most extreme cases because they get the most views, and it's
Right.
what people want to see.
Yes, it's dangerous.
Including these conversations. Although this was pretty reasonable. All right, let's reset.
No matter who you are, there's no denying that injuries are with if it doesn't now.
Oh, that skip button. Are you fucking kidding me? I was about to say, oh, that skip button is so helpful. Thank you for adding me. Bro, I know they freaking put an ad there on purpose and they were like, they're not getting out of this ad. Ah! You have no muscles, little bro. This is muscle. Look at that. Look at that bicep. Yeah. Hello, little bro. How's the weather down there, short stack?
Please step forward.
Lost joke. Oh. Oh, if you have that sad.
Yes, everybody's perfect.
I'm like trying to see like what do we define as drugs?
Just
I think we're talking about the
Like
weight-
Ozempic?
Pills
Yeah,
or
wait. Well, any
Like diet pills.
drug that you've taken.
Yeah, wait, I'll-
Sorry. But yeah, come on in. Let's hear your story, Tim.
I have used weight loss drugs before I knew the power of them in college and that you could get them over the counter, but they were incredibly strong and probably needed to be controlled at that time. But I don't know. I was just so obsessed with my body size. I've pretty much my whole life, and that's just the culture, American culture that I was raised in and lived in, and so I would try drastic means, and I've done things that would just get you super wired. Even as an adult, once I figured out how to eat, I gained
Figured out how
the
to
weight
eat.
back during the lockdown, like a lot of people did. And I go, gosh darn it, I was so upset. And
Surprisingly-
I took a prescription
Well, it's
weight
not
loss drug that
surprising.
was
I did
prescribed
not know
by a
that
doctor,
many people
and
gained weight during the
I was
lockdown.
able to drop the weight quickly. I use it as a biohack.
Because
I use
me
it
during the
short-term
lockdown, I
just
didn't
to
even
get the weight
know
off
the lockdown
because
type shit.
once the weight is off, now
I was
it's
a
it's on you.
kid.
You have to know how
so
to
this
eat.
is more recently.
Yep, and this is absolutely recent.
Was
too.
it like Ozempic, something like that?
Phentermine. You can get it prescribed.
Phentermine.
It's a controlled substance. It's hardcore.
She get
Like,
a
it
hit
takes
of
the
that
thought process out of your
fancy-
mind. That thing.
It's a joke, guys. It's a
That
joke.
monster that always tells you you're gonna get your next serotonin kick by that food, and you're hyper focused on eating, and it takes that monster stops talking. So now, when the monster stops
What
talking,
the- I'm
you
sorry.
go, I can control this.
Sorry.
I can make changes in my lifestyle in order to make healthier decisions to keep the weight off that I just lost with this drug, and yeah.
I was so desperate.
Holy
because
yeah.
I was like on TikTok scrolling through, and like they were sharing like, oh, this drug does this and this that, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and
If
just
you're on
blindly buy this
TikTok
thing,
looking for
and
like,
showed up
and
the
someone
morning time.
promotes a drug that helps you lose weight,
It was a pill that I took,
you're just like,
and
oh
it
yeah, that's
really,
gonna work.
It like suppressed my want to eat food, but it also
I would
like,
be
had some
scared it
really
would
bad side
explode
effects,
my
like,
stomach.
When I would eat, I would
I
feel
can't
sick
even lie.
after, and I realized like, oh, I'm feeling horrible all the time and having this energy
I feel like that's
low
most
and,
drugs, medicine,
like,
whatever
just
you
feeling
want to
physically
say.
sick.
How long were you on it?
I was on it for
Yo, why is
2
she so
months,
mad?
maybe.
Did you lose weight?
How long were you on it?
I lost some
Like,
weight, but as
yo,
soon as I got off of it,
it's
I
funny.
gained all of that weight back.
You
I
have, to,
gained
you
it
have to know what to do
all
once
back.
once you're there.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do?
Exactly. It was
Yeah.
like the crutch, and like you just relied on it so much.
I feel like
and
she
then
seems
once it
mad.
was
I feel like
gone,
certain
you had
people
to-
just kind of
you
always
had
seem
to
mad,
do your
respectfully.
own thing.
Not in a mean way, but
You had to figure it
in a
out,
bad
and
way, I
the
guess.
pill was doing all that
bro,
for
my hair
you,
is
and
so
then
cooked,
for
man.
me,
Should
I
let my hair
gained
dry.
more
Feel
weight
fried
than I lost when I was
as
on it.
flip.
Let's bring in
Talk about
our
my hair, by the way.
disagreeers.
Let's talk about drugs.
So I've
Drugs.
heavily considered taking Ozempic,
Oh,
but
she's
I've decided
so
not to because you either have to stay on that
Back
drug long term
liberty.
to keep those effects, or if you get off of it, most
Oh.
people are going to gain
Oh,
the weight
oh,
back. So
oh,
I'm no longer
oh,
interested
sorry.
in anything
that is not a complete lifestyle change. Like for me, I have learned over the years that I would prefer to be fat and happy than thin and miserable. So like right now, I'm just trying to, eat less processed food, stay away from like sodas
But nobody,
and stuff. For
I
the
don't
most
like when
part.
people say the fat and happy over thin and miserable. Thin people are miserable. The goal isn't to get thin. The goal is to not fucking be obese 300 pounds. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody said the goal is to be 20 pounds. Like, what?
Will never count calories, like, or because to me that leads to disordered.
I think disordered is not counting calories.
For me personally, yes. I'm not talking for everybody. I'm not talking for everybody, but for me personally, and I do think for a lot of people, it can lead to disordered eating.
Kind of circling back to the topic about taking weight loss drug.
I'm sorry.
Hell no, I would never take no weight loss drug.
Yeah, neither would I, baby girl.
I worked really hard for
Same
my body,
boat. Same boat.
And I'm like a very big believer in that phrase. Like, if you wanted to, you could. Wouldn't you be so much happier if you lost the weight and you look back on it and it was like, I did that. Exactly. That was 100% all me. I didn't need no help.
I didn't need no help either.
Like, this was the work that I put in.
Yeah, it was the work that I put in too.
And that was the mindset that I wish that I had before I had my
like exactly. It was like where they were at when they were at a bigger weight is still there. Like they didn't put in that mental work, like doing it on their own.
For example,
we gotta reset.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I had
Apparently
to.
you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single
Shut up. Sorry.
Fit women are more attractive than fat women.
Yes.
Will the agreeers please step forward?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know y'all fellas like that. Torta pounder. I got my boy named Elder Champ likes tortas, Alright. For those of y'all that don't know what torta means, search it up. But yeah, fit women are. Oh my gosh, captions have been on this whole time.
Like plus size women, only because me having this body.
Only because look at you. Look at you.
That I can commit to something, right? And it shows that I'm hardworking, so I feel like
I
men
can tell you're
looking at my body can see, oh, okay, she's dedicated. She put in the work.
That's not what people say, respectfully. Unless they see you at the gym, that's not what men say. Men see, ooh, look at that curve. It's a joke. Men don't say that,
I would definitely go for like a more muscular guy. So that kind of shows that we have something in common, something that we can work on.
Am I muscular enough, baby girl? Oh.
Yeah, gym dates, for sure.
Sorry.
All right, thank you. Can we bring in the disagreeers?
Everybody disagreed. I
good.
just noticed.
I feel like I'm gonna get flamed alive right now. It's all good.
But I like her smile. I'm sorry.
I love women.
Yes, all the bisexual.
I think all women are beautiful. I've had relationship with
Cat.
They are fit, they are not fit, variety. And I can tell you that personality-wise, the skinniest ones and the most beautiful ones.
You know what I never understood is when people say personality is above looks. Not only looks matter, so does personality. Let's say you don't know somebody, and it just never made sense. I suck at explaining, but let's say you don't know somebody, and you go up to them. Boy, you go up to them because you somehow knew their personality, or because they looked good. Like, what type of fucking... I always thought that. Like, what, you go up to somebody because, like, I bet that guy has excellent personality. No, you go up to him because he looks good. Like, what? But for me, I don't like this. I'm not with that LGBTQ, HDMI, PS5 stuff. So I was talking about a girl's perspective.
And it comes from a place that.
Why is she still mogging? Why is she still mogging?
You surround yourself with people that you like, that is like you. Your personality has more beauty than the way that you look.
Your physical looks will disappear. My grandma, she used to be a very petite, tiny woman, grew up in the Philippines. My
really?
The same way. Now,
I thought you stayed fit forever. I thought you stayed the same age.
My grandpa always makes jokes. Like, when I remember growing up, he was like, this is Burger King and this is McDonald's. I'm the king and I'm loving it. And I'm like, that's my grandpa. He showed me, like, you can appreciate a woman through all the changes, Like,
exactly.
And that's what I love. Like, I could be, once I get skinny, like, My boyfriend can still love me, but maybe he loves me more because how I am personally.
I think people like to be like, oh, it's always going to be the fit woman is more attractive than the plus size woman. I just don't think that's true. Like, there's a lot of beautiful fit women. There's also a lot of not very beautiful ones.
Right.
You know what I mean? To assume that size will always equal more attractive, I just think is like silly. It's a case by case basis.
It's a more unhealthy side.
Well, you can be thin and not healthy.
Yeah,
exactly. But the biggest issue I have with what you said, I disagree with you. I think as a fit girl as well, fit girlies, but I still disagree with you because there's beautiful women who are in bigger bodies. Like,
I think I don't know, cause how I see it, I never went up to like. I've never had a dude say, "Oh, look at that plus size lady." You know what I mean? Like, I think what they mean, like, yeah, people want, you know, fat on their bones or what? What's the saying? People want something on their bones. Something I forgot what. They just don't want to they don't want it to be sticking bones or whatever they say.
Like, oh,
but yeah, people like you know bigger, but not
and the
bigger.
issue I have was what you said about men being attracted to you more just because you're fit. I think that's basing your worth on a man.
Let's be real. If you line them up a 1 through how many there is, 9 out of 10 guys will probably pick her. Oh, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real.
I don't understand
Chat.
what that has to do with the
that's facts.
physical attraction.
That's
It
facts
has
though.
nothing
That's
to do
fact. I
with
mean, look.
if someone else deems you as attractive, it's like just solely based on the physical. So I 100% disagree with you.
I was
I disagree with you, so shut up.
forward
All right.
because of just what society has taught me my whole life is like thin is more beautiful, thin is more beautiful, thin is more beautiful. And I've really had to work on unlearning that like for so many years. When I was like, 19, 20, I was like, oh, the reason I'm not in a relationship is because I'm fat. Like I need to lose weight and then I'll become in a relationship, then someone will love me. And I thought that for so many years. And like my self-confidence was like down here. And I really had to work on unlearning that. And I'm still trying to unlearn that. But like I have learned over the years.
How long does it take to like?
People are attracted to different things. So if you ask one person, they're going to tell you, oh, this is what I'm attracted to. And if you ask someone else, they might have a completely different answer. So I think attractiveness is subjective. I think when it comes to society 100% says skinnier.
By the way,
is
off the
better.
topic, people that say they don't have types.
I'm curious, anybody want to share, like, what is the type of body that you're attracted to?
To men, on men, other.
Well, how does that song? How does that one song go? My face is 10, my body 10. I'm a petite queen or something like that.
Smaller and bigger. I am tall.
Goofy.
I already am eliminating a majority
I'm
of people because I'm
6'7",
1 taller. But you know what? Somebody on your show, Zach Miko.
Was that the tall guy?
It was the model.
Oh yeah.
The plus size model? He was
Yes.
That's
so,
unfortunately married.
So it's like I have dated some fantastically gorgeous men, but when I feel most comfortable and myself and I can feel just kind of let it all out is a guy that's has some cushion. Gym people for gym people. And, and that kind of seems like unattainable, not my vibe.
No, I appreciate the
Unattainable.
specificity.
Nah, I don't know about that.
So I do have a type, but also like I've never dated before. So I'd say like my type goes from I like my type goes from like Prince Eric to
She's gonna be like, I like Zac
Fluffy.
Efron.
like the guy
Yo,
yes,
what
the
the hell?
comedian Fluffy. I just feel like I could like hug him. Like he would give the best hugs and be like the best person.
It's a very
like,
wide range.
Yeah, very wide range of,
lot of them
You
do.
like him
a lot
for
of
his
infinites
hugs.
to that.
Good for
but
you,
like
man.
I don't
Good for you.
discriminate against like body type or anything like that.
It's funny because for me as a bisexual woman, like what I like in women versus what I like in men is like very different. So men, I'm very much like
It's
you,
crazy
like
because
dad
the
bods
argument
are
shouldn't
kind of
be
like
fit
what
versus
I'm
fat. It
most
should be
attracted to. I want
chopped
someone, like, super,
versus
super big, but I
unchopped.
also don't like super skinny or like super
Middle
fluffy.
ground.
Like,
I got a
that's
video
not
idea
super
for you.
guys like.
Best
But
video
for
idea
women,
other day.
I like way more different kinds of women, like thin, big, like I don't know. I'm just way more attracted. I think when it comes to different kinds of women. Like when I'm swiping on dating apps, like I'll maybe swipe on like
Wait,
one
she's
in every
a
20 men,
LGBTQ HDMI
and, like,
PS5
women, it's,
member?
Like 1 in 5.
She has the
Women,
membership?
overall are much more beautiful than men. Like even.
And we have better profiles. Let's get this.
Yes, that.
Cap.
All right, let's
I know men that mog you.
Models to set a high standard for body image. Will the agreeers please step forward?
And they also mocked that lady that was trying to mog. So she's still trying to mog. Why is she still trying to mog? She just posted up like.
As a teenager and even now as an adult, I did pinup. There's definitely like a high expectation and standard, especially like in runway modeling and things like that, because they push out these clothing and they only do it in certain sizes. There's standards that different companies have that they want to push out certain things. So like for pinups, they want you to look a certain way, they want you to do your makeup a certain way, they want you to dress a certain way for that style.
Don't listen.
And
It's that
same thing
simple.
for like Victoria's Secret, they want to promote lingerie, and there's a standard for each company and they have to live up to that standard based on what they're trying to promote.
And personally for me, I always looked up to thin people. I always found them very beautiful. I was like, I want to be able to look like a Victoria's Secret model one day. It's okay to have a higher standard of beauty because it makes you want like, oh, I want to work harder on myself to achieve that type of body goal. I might not look exactly like them, like with the hips and everything, but I want to be able to look a healthy version of myself that looks something like that.
I think it's okay for models to have a higher standard of beauty because we are attracted to attractive things. A model is selling something. They're being hired to sell something, and they're going to make it, hey, look at this. Look at the dress I'm wearing. And you as a consumer, you don't want to look at somebody that is going to go, ugh. I don't even want to look at that person. What were they selling? I don't know.
Yo, she's like the most relatable freaking lady in the whole freaking, I was gonna say TV show, in the whole freaking
More disagreeers
episode.
than I expected.
I completely disagree. I think we all forgot what modeling industry has done for women in our society. I think we kind of went blank for a second. I'm a journalism major. I have my degree in journalism, and growing up with certain magazines, and those women, just because they were thin does not mean they were healthy. Have y'all ever seen America's Next Top Model?
Yeah, not really.
There's a lot of detrimental things that were happening within that society, within that community. And I agree with you, yes, we
There's
all want to
like
look
something
at
wrong with
something
every
aesthetically
community.
pleasing, but that
Every
also, the modeling
community.
industry is known for not being
There's always
diverse.
something bad with every
Hello?
community.
So I don't know, we just like blacked
It's
out for a
very
second.
diverse now.
Now.
It was not when I started.
Yeah, but
was
it's
not.
not that diverse now either. It's evolving, but I wouldn't go as far as saying
It's
that
so diverse,
but
gang.
I think that
Is it like they put Lizzo as a model? They put another freaking fat lady on the Calvin Klein picture with underwear? Like, yo, what more diverse do you want? A man walking down the girl strip? Like, get this motherfucker out. Like,
it can be very detrimental as a young woman. I think the body positivity movement kind of was created in juxtaposition because of the modeling industry of the 90s and early 2000s, how toxic that was.
I do think we have come a long way, but we still have like much further to go. The average size of the woman in the United States is a size 16. So why are we not seeing that reflected more on runways and modeling?
Bro, the average size of an American is fucking insane.
Plus size modeling too, because a lot of plus size models, they have the curves, but they have no belly, and that's so unrealistic for most plus size women. Where it's like, most plus size women, if you are a size 20 like I am, you're gonna have a stomach. And
most of those photos have been photoshopped.
Yeah, or they even put padding on smaller models to make them look bigger.
The standards keep changing. How many models do they need to show all the different body types that for this to sell one dress?
Sounds like there's a tension between the market. If the data says more people clicked on this body, even if it's unrealistic.
Yes.
Put that body in the ad.
Yes.
Not really, because they're trying to sell. The job is to sell. That's their job. They don't care if they're photoshopping. They're not thinking, oh, but it's not real, sir. I don't think that would be good. No, it's like, we're trying to sell a dress. We're gonna sell a dress.
Like all the wrong parts. I just want to see something that looks. It doesn't have to look exactly like me.
I think for a long time people thought that diversity in sizes wasn't marketable. Like I can't make money from showing all this diversity of sizes, but I think that there are new brands coming like Savage X Fenty with Rihanna. She has proven that you can have diverse bodies and you can still market and sell. And let's be real, most consumers are not the models. They look different.
Women should be fit enough to
So,
protect
yeah.
themselves. Will the agreeers step forward?
Women should be
This is
fit
something
enough to
that I
protect
always
themselves.
say. Listen, no shame to people
I
that
don't
are
really know.
thinner, but I just think you're so vulnerable when you're thin. Like if you're petite and you're frail and you're not strong enough to fight back, I don't think that's
But I feel like
safe
this
for
would be
you.
a dumb argument, because what if you're like 4'3" and you're fit? Like all you could do is run away, because the guy could just pick you up and then, you know, pick you up and then throw you in the candy van or something like.
I'm a proponent of like
feel like that's a
building
dumb
muscle.
argument.
That way you're sturdy. That way if someone tries to come up on me, they're going to feel something.
I think we shouldn't have to.
She's gonna punch him and be like, "Weave, it's 200." Ah! Full
Yeah,
box,
like it sucks that
full
we're in a
box,
society
full
that
box.
We do, but we have to.
Yes.
You're prone to danger at any moment. Know some punches, know some locks. I don't know, but yeah, definitely stay prepared.
Yeah, as someone who trains kickboxing, boxing, and Muay Thai,
Show me some
at our
moves,
facility, like we
baby.
do offer like women's
Some big
self-defense
little baby.
classes, and like no matter like what body size you are, I highly recommend every single woman to take at least one class just so you know the basics and just like for your own protection.
Well, I got attacked by a dog once when I was on a walk. I came out of this house and I came.
What
back
did
to me, and I was with a
the
group of friends.
dog start doing? Like it's left, right, left, right, right. That motherfucker tried to bite you. Just kick him. Like, yo,
Of course,
can you
come
not
back to the
throw a
big one.
kick? Or like,
But it was scary. I couldn't.
Fucking
run
Mike
because I couldn't
Tyson-
run away from
Mike
that problem,
Tyson ass
but my
dog
friends were
over here,
able
bro.
to. And that came to my mind. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not good at cardio. I know what I need to prove more on. You need to be able to carry yourself, pull yourself up, or like you know, run.
Even for you, for your kids, you know, an emergency, your kid is swallowing something and it got stuck, or you know, everything around you needs your full potential energy. So yeah, definitely everybody work on their own pace and just make sure that you.
bro, why she like?
work
I
on
swear
things that are
she's
gonna help you and
she's trying to
stay safe
flex,
because
gang.
it's dangerous.
You can
Not
tell
to be
she's trying to
easy
flex.
target.
Oh my mom,
Aside
but
from
she's trying to flex.
dogs, which has anyone ever been in a situation where they've had to defend themselves?
I can talk about it because it doesn't hurt anymore, but when I was young, I did get molested, and it's fine, I'm over it. I know it wasn't my fault. See, I work with my brain a lot, so for me, I was
Good
laying
for you,
down,
bro.
and it was more of a like
Oh, not I didn't mean
situation where I couldn't move because of what everything was that was happening around me, and my thoughts were just like, I need to find a way to survive. I need to find a way to push this person from me, and I was 13, so it was like, you know what? Pray. Because there was a.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't wanna
and
scar
was
y'all,
like,
so I'm skipping this part.
Please have her move. Please have her move so I can move, and she did. And as soon as she moved, I found the way to just push him. Like I found the courage to push him off. It came from I don't know where, but it came, and whatever happened after that. So it is a situation where, as women, we are subject to not just men, but to a lot of people, and where we need to find a way to protect ourselves, and not just us, as we're growing older. Like we should be showing our children how to and who not to trust instead of judging them, instead of expecting from them. You should be teaching them to
Okay, I
find
kind of
their
feel
way
like you're like
and what
going
works
to
for
like
them
a whole different
to
topic.
find the
Parenting
courage
now
to
it's
save themselves from whatever is going to be a struggle.
this
for them in the
argument's just all over. These arguments are just all over the place, bro.
That story.
I have abused my body. Will the
Everybody
agreeers
has.
step forward?
Everybody has. No matter what anybody says, everybody has.
To Leo, skipping the
Man, Leo
bottom
looks
line
like
bet
a
one means
fucking
losing 50% of
bitch.
his potential. To
He looks
Leo's
like he hasn't
mom,
even hit
his
puberty.
logic-
Oh, look at him, motherfucker.
Personally, for me,
Shitty ass
I've
mustache.
always suffered with anxiety and depression since I was young. I haven't grown up in the best areas. I used to self-harm in different ways. I suffered with like purging and everything, and like actual like physically cutting myself. Sometimes I even tempted to like burn myself. When I look in the mirror, I'm just like, what is wrong with you? And I was 13, 12, and around this time, I did not like the way I look. I'm not happy right now. And like the only thing I have control of, because I don't have money, I can control what I can do to myself. And it wasn't until like I gotten older and I started studying mental health, I started studying like different like ways you can take care of yourself with the resources I had. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not the best at my mind right now. And there's other opportunities I can control those bad thoughts. To let them out.
What were some of the tools that were most helpful to you?
Meditation
Oh
really
my
was a
God.
big thing for me.
He said, "What were some of the best tools?" And I thought he meant weapons. I thought he meant weapons. Oh my god, I thought he was like, oh my god, I thought she was about to say like a knife or scissors. I'm so sorry.
I loved
Oh my
meditating.
God.
Whenever I had those, I call it like noise, like those just thoughts in my head, like just talking. And I'm like, close your eyes.
That's in your head. What the hell?
Inhale, exhale, and just breathe. Just find your center and calm yourself. That's really helped me a lot.
Addiction is the disease that tells your brain that the problem is the solution.
I have gamer neck.
My biggest addiction was food, and I
need to stop flexing.
and you get a serotonin kick. Everybody has a vice because that's something cheap and fast. At some point, it's not. You're not a victim anymore. Like you're actually doing it to yourself. This lifestyle of this and up and down, and how I even abused myself, how I used to talk to myself, and you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not thin enough, you know, you're never enough. Until I changed the way I spoke to myself, did changes ever happen and maintain.
Abuse my body a lot by being an emotional eater. Like,
I'm
a very emotional person. Actually, I just found out last year that I have BPD. Ever since I was a teenager, I have struggled heavily with depression and suicidal thoughts.
I've never even heard of
all
BPD.
the time. Yeah, I have abused my body over the years, and I'm trying to love myself more, take better care of myself.
Don't try. Just do it.
Well, you say that, but it can be hard.
Make it easy. Make it easy. Make it easy to speak
Anything's
to yourself
hard,
in a
man.
kind
People
way.
say it's hard
I just
though.
got upset because
Everything's hard.
you don't want to be on this.
Pause.
You're a gift.
Everything's hard.
How
Everything in life is hard.
dare you take that beautiful gift away? How dare you?
They better
You're not
start
allowed to
crying.
do that anymore. Okay? You're here.
Why she
You
better
have
start
to
crying?
speak to yourself kindly.
Why she
Be
better
nice to
start crying?
yourself. Your family members, how would they tell
Why
somebody
she better
else that's
start
speaking
crying?
to you that way?
Why
to
she
you?
crying?
If you do it to yourself, that's not okay. You can change it. Make a choice.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot better over the years. That I'm much kinder to myself, and I wish I could like tell my younger self to like be kinder.
But you can
to
tell
yourself.
her right now.
Oh,
You can
I do,
tell
yeah.
that baby right now. She's good enough, and she's meant to be here.
Thank you.
Why is this motherfucker crying? Grow some balls, gang.
So much.
I'm sorry.
I was an emotional eater too. I still am an emotional eater. I'm working on it so much, but like when I was getting bullied in middle school, like I was getting called fat and all these things, and I was literally getting notes handed to me saying that I was like a fat whale. It really messed me up, and it made me attempt suicide a few times. And I was 12 years old, and it wasn't until after I attempted and my family found out, because
I'm sorry,
now
but
I
kids
don't
are evil.
think that way anymore.
Kids
This
are
one's such a
evil,
like,
bro.
advocate
I
for mental health
swear.
and just like love yourself. You have to love yourself in order to change things that you want to change.
Lupe, I know you haven't spoke, but can I bring in with this? For the people who came in, the disagreeers with this prompt, what have been the most valuable tools or resources in your life to not abuse your body?
I think of like the highest version of myself, and I try to show up as her every single day. When I have dark thoughts or when things are hard, I'm like, okay.
Whenever she said that, it reminded me of that one clip that's like,
she's disciplined.
every time you walk into a
she
room,
loves herself,
just
and I kind of show
think
up as
you're
her.
getting every
100%
corner
agree
in
with
the room,
that. I'm a very
folding
big
it,
believer in,
and putting
like,
it
if
in
you
your
say
in your
things
pocket.
out loud and manifest them,
Yeah, I hate
then
that
they will
video.
come true, because eventually you do end up getting like that mentality switch, right? Like if you wake up and the first thing that you say to yourself, like in the mirror, is like, "I'm ugly," you know, that's what you're gonna go
Who
about your
says that?
entire day believing.
Who just
you know?
looks
But
at? Who
maybe,
just
like,
looks in the
writing
mirror?
something down,
I'm
having it,
chopped.
like, on the mirror and
Okay,
stuff,
back
and
to
starting
school.
every
Like-
morning like smiling and with like positivity, then you'll carry that energy like through the entire day, the entire week, the entire month, and eventually like your entire life.
If you have a network of people that if you're feeling any kind of emotion or going through anything, having that kind of community to help you figure out how you can go about this without doing some detrimental harm to yourself, I think it's really amazing. And again, a privilege that I was able to have that. And if nothing else, I hope anyone watching this can really see and empathize, and like, you can't just look at someone and be like, oh,
I'm not
they're
seeing
this and that,
and
or
I'm
they're
not
lazy, or they
empathizing.
don't work hard enough. Like, I think this conversation has just been so illuminating for me, and I hope it's illuminating for everybody.
For me,
This conversation has been very entertaining for me and the two
was,
people watching.
I sat down and I cried. I would cry in my room and acknowledge the things that I needed to change, even though it was going to cost me. And I had supporters like my family. My sister's my biggest supporter. I love you with all my heart. And you really need to work on yourself. Make a better choice. Change your body if it's necessary, if you can, but be healthy, because we're not getting any better. This world is just gonna get harder. So we need to be healthy and prepared for whatever we need to do, you know? So yeah.
The purge is coming. I'm sorry.
Safely, and
I'm sorry.
You know, everybody, we hope we're healthy for like the longest time, because man.
I definitely agree with like letting out a good cry, because I was an emotional eater.
I cried a lot.
I was such an emotional eater. Like I held all of my emotions in.
Why is
and what I would
everybody
do is
an
I would
emotional
eat
eater?
instead of letting that emotion
What if
out
you were
and
an
recognizing the
emotional
emotion.
beater?
And it wasn't
I'm
until,
sorry.
I
It's
let
a
out that
joke.
cry,
It's a
I
joke.
reached out
Calm
to
down.
people,
It's a joke.
And I start.
It's a joke.
You reach
Come
out
on.
to the people that you
Grow
trust
up.
and you feel the safest with, and I did that. That I started to realize like, oh, I need to change this. It isn't healthy to go to the food instead of going to the people. You got to go to your people.
I agree with that. The day after my mom passed, I just came
Why
back.
is she-
Literally, I
She's
took a plane
dropping
back to
quotes
California
and
to be with
shit.
my family.
Return to your people.
That day, I was just
Bah,
like, you know what? My mom's gone. I want to be gone.
Hey.
You know, and the only person I really trust and love and care for and adore is my grandma. She is my rock. And I remember looking at her like, we got home. I'm like, Grandma, I'm done. This is it. And she told me, and this is the only thing that keeps me going till this day is the moment you're gone.
I'm sorry, but
I
why
lost
is it
you,
look
I
like she's
lose
still
your
trying to
mom, I
mug?
have no one.
Why is she like?
Reaching out
Why
to
is
them,
she
telling them,
frozen? She's frozen. She's frozen. IRL.
It made me realize like,
She's frozen.
if I keep
Is she
hurting
clip
myself, I'm not
farming?
just hurting myself. I'm hurting the people who love me the most. Making sure like
Why
you know,
is
when
she
you're
clip
going through your hard
farming?
spot,
She's just
know,
like-
you're not alone in that. There's people around you who do truly love you, and
Like
they want
what?
you to reach out to them and
I
tell them like
can't,
what's going
bro.
on with you.
I
So I always
can't.
recommend that. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Why was she clip farming, gang?
What she said, don't ever apologize.
Ever, especially as a woman. Stop apologizing.
Ever.
I love that.
As a woman.
Thank you all so much
Okay,
for
so
the
you're
vulnerability
sexist.
and for sharing your opinions through the discussion.
All right, boys.
Thank you guys for watching.
That's the
Middle
end of the
Ground.
video.
Subscribe. Watch more
Jubilee, you are so fucking goated, bro. I need to subscribe to like keep up with their videos, bro. I am gonna like keep the pin the full video in the comments so I don't get copyrighted or whatever. Jubilee, I enjoyed the video so much, bro. Thank you for blessing us with this masterpiece. Please don't copyright me, please. But yeah, boys, as always, make sure y'all sub up. Freaking weekly videos coming up on the Mr.22 Reacts channel. I do have a different channel, so if y'all want to go check that out, go check that out. But yeah, we're gonna have like a lot of React content coming up. I've been putting off starting this channel for a long time. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what videos y'all want to see, and you know, make sure y'all boys subscribe, because like I'm my only subscriber, I guess. But yeah, peace, y'all, peace.
Brasil!